My content is for 13 and up, or adult collectors of the product.
We've got the new Harmony Pegasus. Now it's time to rise up. For this video, we're going to be taking a look at the BeyBattle Burst Rise Harmony Pegasus. Now before we continue, please comment your thoughts and subscribe. Alrighty, yeah, so Harmony Pegasus, pretty exciting. So to give you some context, this is basically Beyblade localized in the MENA region, so that is UAE, Saudi Arabia, North African countries, but with the fun fact that it is TT. Unlike Hasbro's Pro Series, doesn't take any shortcuts, it's legit just pure TT. So I always say it's better than Pro Series for that reason, because there's no shortcuts taken like Hasbro did. I love the box designs. What's so cool about this and really trippy is that because it just has like the localized flair of how Hasbro did it for like the graphics design, it's like, oh, it reminds you so much of like how they did like the Hypersphere packaging, but it's normal. This feels like the alternate universe where the bays were just done right from day one. But yeah, you got the back of the box. They say proof is attack specialized. I would say it's stamina. But yeah, for the rest of the stuff, pretty exciting. Just looking at this, lock reverse. Yeah, okay, yeah, we get to go over that again. Yeah, pretty hype. Stickers. So going over to our part by part, you have your Pegasus GT Chip. Now this chip, I would say, was decent. It's comparable to, let's say, Achilles. I say the locks in it are fine. I think, I mean, it's a little bit weird how they do it, because they'll do like a big block and they'll do like these tiny ones, which, I don't know. But I think it's okay enough. Some GT stuff has some weird locks. Pegasus is kind of one example, but I think it does okay enough where it's usable. Sen is meh, like I would rather use something like Zan, the Goku Airweight, if they have it for BeyBattle. Otherwise, I would just use Zan. It's okay, just it's an okay armor. Then after we have Harmony. So Harmony has one issue, which is basically that the slopes are a little bit more exposed than the teeth. And because of that, it basically means it's a little bit bursty. Now, you can kind of resolve this if you use something like Dragon 2, which will, I guess, hopefully eventually come out for BeyBattle. But yeah, it's really just good against equalizing against left stuff. And I'm gonna use my Pro one for the example, because yeah, they're pretty much close. But the idea is basically that you heal. So the very silly gimmick with this horse is that after you lose some clicks, the idea is it's supposed to hit you and then like you reset. Now it's a cool idea, but the issue with this is that one, let's assume you just get like a chip that's not as bursty. It's not guaranteed they're gonna hit you there, because it's a cool gimmick, but it does not work that effectively, because if someone hits here and you're at this point, you burst. So if they somehow hit, now I don't think it's impossible for it to work. I just think it's unlikely in a competitive meta that it's that consistent. Now, we're gonna get to something a little bit nuts. Actually, before we do that, we have 10 in proof, 10 as solid stamina. Proof is also, I would say, decent frame, you know. I mean, I prefer cross, but proof was fine. Like, proof and 10 were still pretty usable during the GT era, and I'm thinking in the context of BeyBattle, since they're going through the releases currently in the GT era. So yeah, it's still pretty relevant to use it if you would want. Now we get to the crazy part, which is low. So low is basically kind of like Revolve, except if Revolve had a metal plate around it. So what's kind of weird is that if, I don't think it's just maybe it got rusted or whatever, maybe I'm wrong, but my original low, not that crazy. My orange one, a little bit better, and how much it moves, a little bit looser. This one, not so much. But on here, it feels pretty loose, kind of like the orange one, and it feels like the metal goes a little bit more. So I don't know if it's just maybe the circumstance of how it was, but I thought that was pretty neat to point out. But anyways, how good is low? Well, actually, I don't know how good this one is, but generally your fault with low is that low kind of just goes stupid destabilizing. So it's not really like it was some insane meta driver. Other stuff did the job way better than it. I think it was an interesting concept. I don't think they did it right. I don't think they thought it through when they were doing it. So now if we compare weights, the Pro Series is 2.78. The BeyBattle is 3.06. So do you see what happens? The BeyBattle one's right here. When you don't cheap out and you get like the cheap HASBRO. And again, HASBRO could have always done this, but they refused, I guess, just to make profit. Harmony normal, 4.84. 4.31. So again, what a colossal difference because they just wanted to use cheaper materials. So I'm gonna mention this all the time because that just proves that BeyBattle, when it's not the greedy Hasbro, that they do a very good job. And I'm very happy for anyone who's in the region of UAE, you know, Saudi Arabia, North African countries, because they get the benefit now of these bays not being like cheaped out in the original stock combination, right? You can say, well, technically the Pro Harmony does have the better stock. Maybe fair enough, but I think that's not really what I'm arguing. I'm arguing the overall value, I guess I would say. Actually, you could say, but I don't know. I would still lean towards, but it's basically the original, right? Yeah, this looks like a beaut. A beaut. Actually, one of my favorite ones, even though it uses gold, I'm not too crazy on how they use gold. It's so beautiful looking. Alrighty, let's do some battle. It's probably gonna die. Alrighty, we got set up on here, so let's do our test launch. 3, 2, on the grip. Should go a little bit crazy. Yeah, pretty much. Battle. Yeah, this should have pretty much, like Harmony should just have high enough stamina to outlast the Shindra. Might be a little bit tough, I don't know, we're about to find out how tough is this actually gonna be. I hope it can last. Okay, see, we managed to hold out near the end. Next up, I'm gonna try to do 2 rounds, one where I light launch, one where I hard launch. Light launch against zone. I think we OS here, I think I can do it. Oh wow, I didn't, and the wings got pushed out all the way. Well, I think the next reasonable step is that we just hard launch the Pegasus and see what happens. Definitely gonna need a better chip than Pegasus if it's on Harmony, because Pegasus will not hold together like that. Really wish they'd done like a mold too where the slopes aren't as exposed to the teeth. Big hits, wall slams. It's been holding out really big right now. Really big. Still doesn't, really? Oh man. The Judgment is like 2 taps. There's no way that it wins against Judgment. Alright. This is against Sword. Wow, really liking that healing ability, that lock reversal right there. That's what a oof. A better chip in order for it to work. Or be consistent enough. Be consistent enough. It did just beat Erase, so I will take that. We're gonna try another. Just because this is the only one I think I can do really well against. Oh, I thought the bullet driver would have come out. I guess not. Well, I guess Erase is really just holding its own then. I guess not. I guess I can't force the bullet to come out. In turn, I don't think that's much of a negative, because still won. No! Ah! I almost did it! I almost did it! I almost got the bullet to work! Damn it! Oh, well, it's still won. I guess, yeah, I guess a win's a win, no? Yeah! Rock him! Rock the dragon, come on! Hit him! Hit him! I think it should win, because it should be able to generate enough attack. So, final thoughts. I think Harmony Pegasus definitely still has value. 10 proof, not low. The Pegasus chip is good. Sen, but Harmony is definitely good against lefts. You do need to use a better chip that is more exposed. That way it can work Dragon 2 or whatever works out. But yeah, I would say it's a solid release. I think the gimmick was neat, but I don't think it was too effective. Although maybe with better chips, you might be more likely to pull it off. It is a little bit rare, but if you do want to get a Heaven Pegasus, you can check out our store, which is an optional way to support the channel. We have DB/BU products, and in the main specific one we're going to be focusing on, GT. That's right. So if you want to get a Heaven Pegasus or specific GT releases, we got some on our store. Limited time. It is your time to get that Pegasus, to fly to the sky, to heal up, to whatever. And that's where we're ending off the video. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. And that'll be it for now. Bye.